That's the experience that anyone who works as a professional organizer has in dealing with people. And I know I mentioned already Ariana Cohen and the article that she has in this month's O magazine. We're having trouble getting Ariana on the phone. But someone I also have on the phone at the moment that I do want to talk with, who shares a lot of this experience with me, is Andrew Mellen. And Andrew Mellen is a professional organizer who works in the same field that I do. Andrew, talk to me about the kind of experiences that you have when you go into people's homes and what it is that people's reaction is to you about their stuff.
Peter?
Yes, how you doing?
I'm doing well. It's been an interesting show so far. When I walk into people's homes, often there's a sense of desperation and a sense of overwhelm.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the energy is anything but calm. There's a high degree of anxiety and frustration and confusion.
Yeah, it's interesting that you start with the energy question. I'm actually talking with Andrew Mellen, and Andrew is known as the Virgo man, which is kind of funny, Andrew, because I'm Virgo as well. And Andrew has an article in this month's O magazine, which is all about decluttering, which is a great article. But it's fascinating to me, Andrew, that you start with the word energy, because that is something that I constantly see as well, that people just don't realize that the stuff can suck life out of a space and certainly suck the energy out of a space. So talk to me a little bit about that. Like I'm just intrigued by that concept.
Well, not unlike your first caller, your first guest, I try to bring a calm mindfulness to the work that I do with my clients, and whether I'm teaching or I'm actually working in a client's home or office, the initial work is marked by a distinct difference in our energies. I come in, I'm not attached to anything that's in the room. I'm there to be of use, but I'm not, nothing resonates for me. It's all just objects because I don't have any. There's no narrative attached to anything for me.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's deep narrative attached to the clients for any number of objects, whether they are, as one of your previous callers was talking about, they're sentimental objects or they're inherited objects, or they're just a pile of office supplies. They're just,
Andrew, come on a minute. My office supplies are very important. You touch those and I will take your arm off.
Yes, well, hopefully you don't have more than 2 or 3 staplers.
We've all been there. Hey, listen, we've got Linda on the phone who is feeling kind of a little overwhelmed and right in the middle of this. And today we're talking about feeling overwhelmed. And if that's you, 1-866-OPRAH-XM, give us a call because we can help you. We've got 2 organisers on the line here who can shed some light. Linda, what's going on? Talk to me.
My problem, I'm a retired English teacher, and I love words. So anything having to do with magazine articles, newspaper articles, all of those things, I clip and I keep.
Yep.
And I'm just now getting a chance to go back through things, and there are things that I have back to the 60s that I have kept. But in reading them, I find them, again, refreshing, and I love them. What do I do? How do I organize them? How can I make myself throw things away like this if I love the stuff that I'm reading, but as I said, that was back in the 60s, so I'm overwhelmed.
Okay, Andrew, I have a view. Andrew, toss in. You have 30 seconds to solve this woman's life.
Well, Linda, I think the first thing to ask yourself in trying to figure out how to organize them is, what do you hope to do with them? If you're reading them just to refresh your memory, or if they're actually, it's actual work product for you that you're going to use these as reference materials, that's going to help to determine how you're going to want to organize these for yourself. Because
I'm retired, so I won't have any use for them at work.
Okay, let me jump in here. Linda,
Sure.
Here's my view. You won't like it. You ready?
Okay.
You ready? English,
Okay.
The written word English is a growing, living language. You've created a tomb. Read them, throw them away, and get out of your comfort zone and out of what you know and start exploring new stuff. find some new authors, find some young and upcoming authors, explore new literature, get into a class that will challenge your preconceptions of writing and thought and will really blow your head right off its shoulders. By all means, go back and revisit that fun stuff, but once you've read it, let it go. And I have 3 words for you. You ready?
Yes.
Internet. I hear it's going to catch on. Give it a shot, okay? And get back to us. We're here at 1866 Oprah XM. We want to hear more about that, okay? We'll circle back with you. Don't go away. Or we're going to get your number. Don't go away. Andrew, we also have Sharon on the phone, who is also struggling with that sense of feeling overwhelmed. Sharon, what's happening? Talk to Andrew. Talk to me. We've got the 2 Virgo men on the line. What's the issue?
Oh, Peter, I seem to put an emotional attachment to paper in my house, and I just can't let go of it. At best, I can only
Stop. You what? Let go of it?
I can't let go of it.
No. You what?
I attach emotional attachment.
But you mean you don't let go of it, don't you? Not you can't.
Yes.
Okay, and you don't let go of it. Yeah, go on.
And at best, I can only get rid of expired coupons. So I'm drowning in paper.
Andrew, over to you.
Oh, well, as Peter just said, I think that probably most of what you're holding on to belongs in the recycle bin.
A big problem I have is if it has my address on it.
You can shred that.
Well, I stick it in the pile to shred it, but then I don't shred it. I get overwhelmed with the stacks of files.
Right. There are services that are available that will come to your home or your office and shred your materials for you right before your very eyes and give you a certificate that assures you that everything that went into the truck has, in fact, you can watch it through a glass window on the side of the truck, and it's completely shredded.
Hey, Sharon, listen to me.
Yes.
If you start doing the washing, you put the washing in the washing machine. Halfway through the cycle, you stop the machine and open the door of the washing machine and leave it sit for 4 days. What have you got in the washing machine?
Well, you've got sour clothes.
You got a stinky mess, okay?
Right.
Here's the deal. You're only doing half the cycle. You have to get into the routine. When you read something, look at it, the mail, anything with your name or number on it, and you no longer need it, the routine, the piece you're missing is you recycle it at the moment.
Yes.
You get into that routine on a daily basis. 1. 2, Andrew's right. If there's a ton of stuff, look up the yellow pages, look online, find a service that will come to your house, will shred it for you, but you have to establish routines in your life to deal with the paper as it comes in. That's really important, okay?
And Peter, I talk about that actually in that article in this month's Oprah magazine in the September issue. Sharon, you can read. I've got a whole breakdown of how to approach the mail.
See, and here's what I do is I'll print it and then read it maybe later. So I have to stop that also.
You absolutely do. And you know what will happen if you don't stop that, Sharon?
Yeah, I'll be back to the same place.
No, I'm going to come over and smack you so hard it will hurt. And Andrew will be right behind me. Okay, Sharon, hey, listen, just try that. Get into the routine. Deal with things on an immediate basis, and really don't print out stuff unless it's absolutely critical, okay?
Exactly.
Hey, Andrew, listen, thank you so much. We've really kind of running short on time today, but I'd love to get you back on the show. Andrew Mellen, the Virgo man, Virgo's rule, yay. He has a great article in this month's O magazine, 12 Ways to Declutter. What's the name of your book that's coming out soon?
Unstuff Your Life.
We love that.
Yes.
Okay, but remember, friends, buy It's All Too Much before you buy Unstuff Your Life, okay? Critical. Andrew, thank you very much. We'll have you back on the show.
Great. Thanks, Peter.
My pleasure.